Hey guys, welcome to the video. Today I'm going to be creating this cute little cotton candy moment on Miss Rachel. So the first thing I'm going to be going in with is this Ciate London Hydrating Jelly Watermelon Primer. Stuff smells really good. Then I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. Matte Poreless Primer. It's really great for filling pores and any fine lines and wrinkles. It's just all around great primer. Next I'm going to put on some Shadow Shield so that way I can have that nice sharp edge. Next, I will be going in with her CoverGirl eyebrow pencil. I'm not sure what the shade is, but it matches her eyebrow as well. So you'll see that I will do kind of hair-like motions and fill her brows in. She likes her brows pretty thin compared to what I normally do, so I wanted to adhere to what she's used to. After this, I'm going to go in with the Tarte Shape Tape and use a concealer brush from Sigma to kind of define and just clean up any of the mess ups that I might have done whenever I was filling in the brows. I'll go on the bottom and over the top of the brow to help skinny them out because I did get them a little thicker than what she usually likes them. So I wanted to thin them out, and when you use concealer to clean them up, you can really shape and fix any mess ups that you do. After this, I'm going to start with the primer, which I use, again, just the Tarte Shape Tape as, as a concealer, eye primer. You can use either. And then after I put it on with the brush, I pat it out with a beauty blender. And then I am going to set her eyelids. I'm going to use the matte setting powder from, I believe, Rimmel London. So I'll just put that all over the eyelids. I don't always set eyelids, but today I did set the eyelids. So now after doing that, I'm going to go in with some pink shades out of the Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 Morphe palette. I start off with the lighter pink shade, and eventually I will switch over to the blue shade. We're doing pink and blue. So I'm taking a blending brush and fluffing that into her crease. I'm doing a really simple color scheme with just two colors, easy look. So I'm literally just taking two fluff blending brushes and going back and forth between those two colors to make sure there's no harsh line in the middle where the colors meet. So I'm doing pink on the inner corner and blue on the outer corner. And again, with that Shadow Shield there, I'll have a nice clean line, as you can see as she leans forward. It's nice and blended. There's no harsh edges. And then I'm going to go over the top of it with the Urban Decay Cosmic, I believe. It's like a overlay glitter. I went in with my finger at first, but then I'll go back in with a brush. You can't really see it as much on camera, but there is sparkly glitter all over it. It just kind of helped make that eye look pop. And that stuff is great. It's about 20 bucks at Ulta. There's several different shades. So now I'm going to start on the other eye. Again, I'm just going to build up that pink color, and then I'll transition to the blue in the outer corner, just blending and building those up to match the other eye. And I'll go back over it with the glitter topper from Urban Decay. Again, this is just going to be a super simple look, nothing too crazy, a nice soft cotton candy moment with a little bit of glitter. Later on, we will be putting jewels and glitter on her face. That will be done off camera. The only thing that's really going to be shown on camera is just the makeup portion of this video, but I will include pictures at the front and the end of this video showing the entire finished look for her Halloween. So after I finish with the eyeshadow and the glitter topper, I'm going to go in with the NYX Epic Ink Liner. Obviously, that's my favorite one. So with those shadow shields there, it makes it much easier to be able to create her wing. Wings can definitely be difficult to do, especially on other people. Probably the biggest challenge is getting them even. And having a good eyeliner, liquid eyeliner to start with, is really going to help you when it comes to making a wing. I did struggle with her wings as this eyeliner that I brought was almost too stiff. The tip of it was too stiff. It is the double-ended one from NYX. The actual regular Epic ink liner is great. The tip of it is nice and soft. So I'm going to be pulling off her shadow shields at this point, and I'm going to be going in with the Tarte Shape Tape and a concealer brush to clean up her wing to make the edges a lot sharper and fix any mess ups that I might have made. I also did go in after I removed the shadow shields just to make the wings a little more defined. So now I'm going to be going in with her foundation and putting it in her T-zone and her under eye area. She doesn't really typically wear a whole lot of foundation, not a thick layer or a full face. So I wanted to keep it kind of, close to what she's used to wearing. So I put her foundation on, I take the Beauty Blender and I start blending some of that out. But after a while, I end up taking a Sigma Duo Fiber foundation brush to finish blending the foundation out. Once I have most of the foundation blended out, I am again going in with Tarte Shape Tape to highlight underneath her eyes and her T-zone. I didn't put a lot just because, like I said, she doesn't really wear a lot of thick makeup, but I did add in that Tarte Shape Tape for some extra coverage in those key areas that we typically like to highlight on the face. And I'm using the Duo Fiber blending brush that I used for the foundation just to blend that concealer out. That concealer, hands down, full coverage and great. So now I am going to be setting the face with her powder. I'm not exactly sure which brand it was, I didn't check, but I'm just using a Sigma powder brush and I'm lightly setting her face, all the areas where I put foundation and concealer. Now I'm going to go in with the Hoola bronzer and begin contouring, just adding a little bit of definition to her cheeks. Again, whenever you're contouring, you can kind of go in the shape of a 3. I start with the line right below the cheekbone, then I do her chin, and then I'll go up on her forehead. So in the end, it almost looks like you're doing a 3, the motion of a 3. You'll see right there, motion of a 3. And then I also do contour her nose a little bit after I get done with the cheek contours. Look how pretty she looks. So here I go in doing the nose contour. Not a whole lot, just a little bit. Next thing I'm going to be doing is going in with a blush, and I want to say, I can't remember exactly which blush it was, but it was a nice soft pink, and we were laughing because my blush brush matched her eye look. So now I'm going in with Ofra Cosmetics highlighter. It's more of a champagne-y kind of gold color, so I'm going to be highlighting her cheekbones, the tip of her nose, the cupid's bow, her chin, and above her eyebrows. So now, as you can see, I already have a lash on one of her eyes, and I'm just putting the second lash on. We did most of the other lash off camera, and she also applied mascara before I applied the lashes. We forgot to hit record, so I only have me putting on one eyelash for her, but yeah, so I put a set of lashes on her, and then at this point you're going to see her move the camera, and she's just going to try to push that inner corner down. Since it's close to her eyeball, I really didn't want to do it myself. I had her do it. But yeah, so that's pretty much most of this look. It was pretty simple, you know, super easy to do. I'm going to finish off with some setting spray, and here is the final look with the jewels on her face. So I hope you guys enjoyed this easy, quick, fun look. Look how pretty it is. All right, guys.